Oh shit.
I'm gonna say I love to eat, I love to take pictures, and I love to dress really nice, you know? So I'm gonna say a nice date, first date would be a dinner, you know? Start out with the dinner and then, you know, probably go have some drinks, or if you guys are vibing, et cetera, it goes on and on and on. But
Back to
I'd
his
say
place?
a good dinner would be probably something good, you know? I don't know, just...
Okay.
I think I've always liked maybe like either arcades or amusement parks because it's adrenaline and I don't know. You get to test their patience with lines. I need to see
With lines?
With lines, yeah. Because
That's-
standing in line,
yeah.
you can tell if someone gets irritated quickly.
I mean, but
But
I
you
would,
can't measure it that way because anyone will get fucking irritated.
Yeah,
like,
no, do you like traffic? You like traffic. Don't tell me you're
yeah,
with somebody
straight
that likes
up.
traffic.
Like,
She's
nah,
like, yeah, I love
I was like, let me
traffic.
see your meat side on the first date. Let's argue.
nah, straight up. That's
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I feel that.
I don't know. That's a hard one. Where would you take a girl on a first date?
Well, we talk
I
about
know.
this pretty
I know.
often. Yeah, that's why it's like, oh shit. Yeah, no. So my ideal first date, it is either it's gonna be dinner or it's gonna be drinks, right? Because I feel like the interaction it's really mainly on the experience, right? Where you take a woman to on the first date. I feel like you can't cheap out on a date. If you're gonna go out on a date, don't cheap out. I'm saying expect to spend a certain amount.
Real quick, what if your first date for both? Yeah, what if your first date, the guy was like, "Hey, would you be down to maybe grab a coffee and take a walk?"
Oh, I wouldn't mind that at all, honestly, because hey, we're doing it's the little things that matter. You know, he's still willing to take me out on a date, and it's something that if I could enjoy and I enjoy his company, I most definitely would take that walk with you and drink that coffee with you.
But it's a first date, so you don't know if you're gonna enjoy his company.
Okay, that.
First
Well,
date, yeah, you meet him
Obviously,
somewhere.
if I'm still continuing the conversation, I'm just, you know, wanting to go on a dates because I'm interested in him. So if it's little things like that, I wouldn't mind it, you know.
Okay, that's a good answer. What about you? What about coffee and then let's take a walk?
I've never done that before. I feel like that's something I do on my own with the girls. I don't know. Well, me and her, we go out so much.
Yeah, I feel
that,
like we take
I
each
feel
other on
like-
fucking dates.
I feel like I have a hard time even wanting to even get myself to go on a date because I'm like, dinner, we can go together.
But y'all
Yeah.
haven't done that right there.
Now I
Such
gotta
a
sleep
more
with her at the
subtle
end of the
date.
night.
Y'all are like, let's go eat over here. Let's go get drinks over here. Y'all aren't like, hey girl, you want to grab some Starbs and
We were talking
take
about
a
going out
little
after
walk.
this. Let's go eat afterwards.
Yeah, straight up.
Or y'all gotta go eat.
We haven't decided. Well, I told her there's this like bar nearby, the Crazy Monkey, that I've been before. So
In
it's, like,
Arlington.
it's here. So
I don't think I've
it's
heard
the
of
Crazy
that one.
Monkey.
Okay.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
heard of that one.
Would you go on a coffee and a walk?
Hell yeah. Coffee and a walk is lit.
It's-
I don't, nah, man. You know what it is? Then you got coffee breath,
like
man.
coffee.
Like that shit. Oh,
Honestly,
you gotta go to the restroom.
oh yeah. Nah, coffee breath, and then having a like that. Man, I don't know, man. I think it's ideal in the sense
Coffee
that
and
you're
water.
testing out homegirl. If you don't like it, you walk away. It only costs you
don't
about
save- yeah.
$10, $15 for
$7.
yeah, 100%.
Oh no, it'd be $15 for two
Yeah,
coffees,
but
That's
I feel like
Starbs.
even if you're gonna go on a date with somebody, you should already go through that vetting phase, man. Like you should already know if you're gonna be going out with somebody and it's worth your time.
Yeah.
You know, I think the conversation starter, wherever you meet somebody, whether it's Instagram or in person, you should already know.
Right.
Feel me? So yeah.
Hey, well, here's a good question. Would you consider going on? I know a guy that you want to take serious, right? You would want him to take you on a date. What if it was a guy that you kind of just was like sneaky link, just trying to hook up? Would you want him to take you out as well, or are you kind of more just on the
Most
vibes
definitely,
of that?
because I better get treated if we're gonna be out here doing the sneaky stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I just mean sneaky link as in like just having fun, hook up basically,
Exactly.
not like
But
sneaking
yeah,
around
why
behind
would
somebody's
you
back
not
or
want to
whatever.
take me out? Why would I just want to be used for, you know, sex? You better like, you know,
I think it's good to go out and be
spend
freaky.
time with
So, I think
me.
it's good.
I think
go
that
have
would be
some
freaky out there.
drinks.
So I
and
think
then let's go
that's
be
cool.
I
on
want that
some
in my
sneaky
future
shit.
relationship or in general.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
'Cause I
that's
feel
cool.
like if we're just
'cause-
at home,
I just
I
don't
feel
want
like
to be
it's
like,
very boring.
hey, where you at? I'm on my way to your house.
yeah,
Like,
no, I get that.
Hey, pull
Hey,
up.
let's get
Pull
some
up.
drinks.
I
I'm like,
get
yeah,
that.
let's go.
Where I feel like also if there's that understanding, why not share the experience of going out? You know what I'm saying? And spending some time out and about on a weekend, at night, all that type of deal. And you know what's going to happen afterwards, but at least, you know what I'm saying, have a good
guts.
time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Rearranged.
Yeah, straight
There
up.
you go. Guts is a good Halloween all
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah.
Hey, so Brian said, he said, is it a bad look to get drunk on the first date, or does it just symbolize this person is for fun? A fun vibe.
Is it a bad what? Sorry.
He said, is it a bad look to get drunk on the first date? or does it symbolize this person is just a fun vibe?
Well, I feel like, I mean, if alcohol's involved, obviously you're not gonna be on your 10 toes, you know. But it's just to a certain extent, you know, like don't get too wasted where
No, he said drunk.
you don't
let
know
him know
what's
what he's
going
dealing with.
on,
He
you
said
know,
he
because then
drunk.
you're gonna
Drunk
make
is-
yourself look scary and you're gonna